just the system you guys have. Like I said, I'm relatively new. I spent some time buying leads, and I kind of felt like there's got to be a better system out there. Saw your guys' videos, decided to jump on board, and like just the complexity of your guys' system, what you guys got going, and the leads that are coming in. Like I said, I've only gotten a few leads, but they're all engaging with me. Like I said earlier, even the ones that weren't good, that didn't really want, you'll still get them on the phone, and they'll be like, hey, I shouldn't have done that, filled that out. The other ones, like I said, I've already been writing apps, and I literally have only been talking to people for 2 days. I'm writing apps. Some of them are getting denied, but the people that are getting denied are sending me referrals. Like in like 30 minutes from now, I got an appointment with the beneficiary of the guy who got denied. So he's like, yeah, dude, because he was on three-way when we were doing the beneficiary information, and he was basically like, oh man, those actually sound pretty good. So he's like, I get off work at this time, give me a call, and I'm like, I will. So yeah, it's going to be like it's just the quality of the leads, they're coming in quick. And I'm actually my Trust Hub thing is still getting processed. So I'm only running like half your guys' system right now, and it's
Mhm.
still like 10 times better than what I was doing, like calling numbers and dialing. Like you're only dialing people that want you to call them. And that's what I like
Yeah.
about it.
What
Like
were you doing before? I'm curious.
so before this, for 10 years, I worked for an oil distributor. I was like a regional rep.
Uh-huh.
So I had like a territory, like half of Wyoming, and then like a big part of Montana. So like finished lubes, automotive industrial. So like if you go to like the quick lube and buy the stuff that goes in your car, that
Yeah.
construction companies, car dealerships, we did that. I had like a $5 million territory, and then for a while I jumped in with a business partner. I thought it was gonna be a great idea to quit that plush job and jump in with a business partner. We started an asphalt company, like laying parking lots and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
that just went kind of sideways on me. So
Okay.
that's kind of when I was just with the business partner. The business was actually fine. It was just kind of with the business, but and then I just got kind of pulled into the insurance, back into the sales thing that I've always done. And I ended up getting licensed. And then I was like, you know what? I think this is something I could make into a career. And that's kind of where it was like with you guys, where it was like, I'm not going to sit there and dial thousands of numbers all day long that don't
Yeah.
want to hear me. So like I was like a few weeks in, and I started going online, like I said, taking meetings with different companies about like their programs and stuff. And then when I went up with you guys, I was like, I took a meeting with I think you were a guy Chaz, and before that I had a call with one guy, and I was like, yeah, dude, this is the one because you guys just laid it out for like this is how it's gonna work, this is the system, and then when I get into it, it's I mean, I'm not super tech, so like I'm a learning curve because you guys got everything integrated in there. I mean, everything's hooked together, so it's legit. But I'm still learning on it, but it's already working with me probably at like 50% capacity. So give me another week or two, and I'll be fully rolling.
Yeah, dude. One other thing I know, you implemented something we call the fast cash play. Can you talk a little bit about like what the results are that you've gotten with that so far?
Yeah, so that's what Adam told me on my first meeting with him. Basically, like it's a way to like hit your warm market without like making it so obvious that you're trying to sell to him.
Hmm.
Basically, just ask him if you can kind of practice. You're doing this. You're gonna try and run your pitches by him, and like you do that. And I did that, and it literally worked right off the bat. I got a sale off it right off the bat. And now, like that's why I had that meeting with your guy Josh, who's one of the really good IUL guys. He took the meeting with me because I told him I was like, I did this to some of my buddies who are pretty well off, and they're like super into the IULs. I run the IUL pitch by them, but I'm still learning on how to set them up just right.
Yeah.
But so I mean, it's worked on that. I'll probably end up with two or three like big IUL deals off of just doing that. I'm like, hey man, let me run it. I actually grabbed, I got it right here. Your how to sell the IUL.
Yes,
I
sir. I
printed
love it.
that off, and I was like using that, and then they were like, oh yeah, so it worked good. That's actually really did work for me, so I liked it.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome. You should I don't know, like this is I don't even know why I'm filming this on video, but just to mention this, like you should consider splitting a deal on your first one with Josh to get
yeah,
like the flow and then go from
yeah.
there.
He mentioned that because he went over with me on that deal, trying to help me out get the one set up right for my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, dude, for sure. I was like, next when I get one of my buddies in here, we'll get him on Zoom and I'll split it with you and
100%.
we'll write it together. So
Yeah, and then you can go off to the races and do that.
yeah,
That's
I mean,
freaking awesome.
I'll meet him because I mean, he knows what he's doing. I don't want to mess it up. So
Yeah. No,
yeah,
he's an animal, man.
yeah.
Awesome. For anyone that's watching this that's maybe like considering jumping in, what would your advice be to that person?
I mean, I guess I would just say that like. at first you're kind of gonna be, because there's gonna be an investment up front. But I was kind of like, you get a little nervous, but I mean, it's worth it. I can already tell it's worth it because I mean, I mean, I can't even tell you how many couple thousands I burned through in leads right off the bat, and you get like two sales out of that, and you're barely breaking even. I mean, it is worth it. And also just like be prepared that like you're gonna be in a serious system. Like when everything's I mean, you guys got a legit thing going here from the app to the CRM to the dialer to the training. Like you're gonna there's a lot that's going on in here, but I mean it's all got value. So that's what I would say. So I'm
Yeah.
definitely seeing the value already. So
Yeah, I
that's what I would
appreciate that.
say.
And
Yeah.
obviously there's no such thing as like a silver bullet by any means. Like
Yeah.
just from talking to you, like I can tell you're a very like positive guy that is an action taker and an implementer. Like we get some people that come in here, they don't do anything and then they just blame us. That happens, right? Like with
Oh yeah.
salespeople,
I mean I've had
100%.
tons of people like that that worked for me.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
business.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So like if you're watching this and you're one of those people, like this is not gonna work for you. But like if you're someone
Yeah.
that's like willing to legitimately like put the work in and
Yeah.
take action, like we have a system that obviously works. So
I would say 100%, especially like, your first week, you're going to sit down, you're going to get on the videos, and you're going to set everything up, especially if you don't have a lot of tech savvy, which I didn't. But you guys got a lot of really, I mean, your videos are just follow them. It took me probably longer than most, but like, to kind of build the skeleton so you guys can come in on the back end and run the show.
yeah,
And like, so I mean, it took me about a week to build mine, but I got it all ready to go. I got everything up and running. And so, yeah, just if you dedicate to that and then you spend your time on the training videos, I don't really see how you could fail in this unless you just didn't work. I have a buddy who's a young guy who's trying to scrape up the money to jump in with you guys because he's already seen it and he does the same thing.
hmm
And I'm just like, I was literally just talking to him, like, dude, the only way you could fail is if you were just like sat around and like did nothing, got drunk all day, partying with your friends. Like,
yeah,
if you actually show up and go to work, like, you're gonna succeed if you do this program.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's the
I
beautiful
believe
thing
that
about the
honestly.
the insurance
Yeah.
industry too, is it's like it's a very like simple thing. If you do the activity and you show up and you like are consistent with it, like you don't have to invent a product. Like it's already there. You just got to sell the products that already exist and people want
Yeah.
them. Like it's a pretty great
Yeah,
business.
it really is. Yeah. No, it really is. And like I said, you guys definitely once you get like through the tech learning curve, I would say that like that was probably one of the hardest ththings for me because I've been in sales a lot, so I'm good on the phone, I feel like.
Yeah.
But just like getting through the tech learning curve and then just kind of seeing how your system is like. I mean, like even like the talking about like the way you guys set the ads where you got your profile picture, your Facebook page, so people already know who are calling. So
Mhm.
I just called my name, my thing, Ryan Grosslock Insurance. So I just say it's Ryan Grosslock Insurance, and they know who they're talking to. So I almost never get hung up on. People
Dude,
they
that's
answer the
killer.
phone, they call right back because they know I'm calling them.
That's
So yeah,
killer, man. And you don't even
yeah.
have, you're not even able to text yet, are you?
No, so my automations are like half working. Like my Facebook will send an automation here and there, but
Hmm.
no, I've actually like because I'm waiting for my A2P. I'm actually not even on the dialer yet, and I'm actually doing really well with just my phone. As soon as my A2P clears, I'll have my dialer set up. So no, I'm not even using the text message yet. So like I said, I'm like half capacity and getting like by far the most engagement I've ever had. Like I'm already getting referrals from people that got denied. So
That's
I
killer, dude.
mean, yeah, so like it's good. It's good.
That's freaking killer, man. Well, I love to hear that. I'm super pumped to, continue to work with you and help you kill it and, maybe even help you build an agency in the future. I know we've literally just been working together for like a couple weeks, but
Yeah.
um I think there's a long-term potential here. So
Yeah, that'd be
appreciate,
great, man. Dude, that's the
appreciate the kind
plan.
words.
Cool,
Awesome.
man.
All right,
All
ladies and
right, man. Well,
gents.
I appreciate it.
All righty. See you guys soon. Take care.